this. Oh, the old chat is still there. That's kind of silly. Here's the thing, okay, guys. Let's see if this setup still works. Oh, it did. That's just fantastic. The only thing we're missing is chat. Not too shabby, huh? So, to do that, we need two. Just missing one thing is pretty snazzy. I do gotta say so myself. Okay, so we add display capture and we want live stream. Just like that. Before I do that, I have to do this. No. No. Yo, did my keyboard... Okay, there we go. Aha. Imagine first try Shiny Knight. Don't even joke about that. That doesn't exist. That's not real. It's happened before. Never to me, but it has happened before. Look at that. We're fixed up. Phew. Sheesh. Okay, last thing we need. Phone camera for my other copy of the game. Man, I was just not prepared for this in the slightest. Josh, spam or you can't spam emojis. Shoot. I need to spam emojis. I need to get rid of that gray block of blub. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? I what? I just fixed this. What? So is it fixed at this second? Brother. Okay, let's do exactly that exact same exact thing again. Is it gonna break again if I do it though? Oh look, I'm gonna do the exact same thing again. Brother, do not. If one more thing happens like this tonight, it's not gonna be a good night. What time is cut off? I don't really have a time. I was hoping to stream until 10:30, but I'm gonna go a little later now because of what has happened. Okay, that's done. Now, if something else breaks, camo. Okay, let's get this phone hooked up, boys. One more. Yep, we just need a phone bro, it's so I hate this because when I stream, I like all of this to just be good to go the second that stream starts. Just done, ready, boom, done. Now this software is not even opening. So that way when I hit stream, it's just on. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, we're in. Oh, that didn't even work, so that's fun. Okay, okay, okay. What is going on now? I just Bro, it's just how it goes, right? It can never just be one thing, right? Okay. There we go. Now, flip the damn camera. It's just not flipped. Why is it not flipped? Also, why is the border like that? Okay, here, give me 1 second. Yes, okay. One issue solved. Second issue. Crop. Bingo, baby. Okay, now we just gotta zoom. Now we just gotta zoom. It's the best it's getting tonight. That is not terrible. Pretty solid for last minute's notice. Whew. Okay, now to get all of the games actually synced up. So you need to go to fire. You need to go to leaf green. You need to go to fire red. Okay, bro, the top switch just stopped working. Come on. What's going on here? Oh. We're in? Oh, what the heck? Bro, that top right switch is... Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What the heck? Yeah, I was like, on one screen, I'm seeing the switch at the home screen, but on the stream screen, I am very much not seeing that. Okay. Work. Okay, I need to crop this significantly differently. What has happened here? And this is why I like to plan and not do decisions on the spin of a dime. Bro, I get so frustrated because, like, the whole part about YouTube streaming is that people can watch this later as a video. But who would watch this? You know what I'm saying, brother? Who's watching this ever? Okay, let me get these games all set up here. All tied together. Why is the Switch 2 not working now? My Switch 2 remote stopped working. It's because it has the Pro controller just connected. Less frustrating than trying to relocate the hut. Yeah, but people might actually want to watch that. What am I doing? That's not where controllers are at all. Okay. Bro, I kind of look like the Hulk's son. I need to make my hair look ridiculous because I can't stand looking at my... There we go. Much better. This is how I feel right now. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, so which controller is which at this point? You are that one. Carapace. Yes, Carapace. Get that going. Yes. And then... Boom. Okay. We're all set up. We're all set up. We're good to go. Holy crap. That took way longer than it needed to. That's unbelievable. Whew. My goodness. Okay, watch this, Josh. This is it. This is it. This is the one. Right here. First try. Give it to me. Show it to me. We got one female. One female Catapuce. I really thought we had it, bro. I really did. Okay. So how we doing? Did you like my crash out? Was that good? 2,800 times? What? Huh? Who, hello? What? What did you say? What did you just say to me? Here we go. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. For your speed run? Oh, you time that? Yo, that's Squirtle of setting up. Are you talking about setting up this stream, or are you talking about... No, not this stream. This stream we're at 17 minutes. You're talking about when I added an entire Switch dock? Holy brother. Now that was a stream. Now that was a stream. That was absurd. That was so crazy. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Carapace. So all of this, the one switch, the top right switch, is like a second behind the other ones, which is it's so difficult to deal with. We're crossing it all off the list. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what, though? I got work done today. All three of those binders that we were talking about yesterday, all three I got filled up. So, what? It's plugged in. What do you mean? It is literally plugged in. Dude, are you... Oh my god! It is. The plug is the problem again. I plugged it into my laptop, so it must, because my laptop's closed, it must not be charging it. So I guess we gotta wait for that battery to... Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. Unfriggin' believable. Okay. We're fine. From here on out, we're good. We're fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. Shiny time. Yeah, bro, this game, this probably was a shiny. This probably was a shiny, and the battery died on it. The battery died on the shiny. That's probably exactly what just happened. That's just how tonight's working. Right? That was the shiny, and the game died. When you say like the red and green borders, do you mean the ones that I've made here, or do you mean the ones on the actual games up top? Because, I mean, they both look great, if you ask me. They're both... I did it on purpose. And then this game down here, it has a blue border. The one I made. Ah, I see. The one thing I wish I did differently, this bar in the middle, I wish that I didn't make that black. Because when the screens are black, you can't actually... Like, right now. Right now, you cannot see that there's a black line down the middle. Which, I mean, it's fine. But it's a little bit I wish I did differently. Oopsies. Although I can tell right now that I didn't line up leaf green properly. There we go. Much better. Or not. I don't see the blue box though. There's no blue box. But like here, I'll show you what I mean in a second here. In uno seconde. Uno momento, por favor. Because I did not make a blue box. But see, right there, actually, that's great. On leaf green, that the border is green on the actual game itself. And then when we choose our starters, the blue text box. Yeah, that's right. Because, yeah, look, we got red, we got green. That's what I'm talking about, my man. But yes, maybe what I should have done is this, instead of black, I should have made this blue. Or maybe I should have made this orange, this green, and this blue. Now the camera battery died! Josh, something in this universe is telling me to turn the stream off. Something in this universe is trying to get me to stop. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I am not clicking this shiny. I'm not shiny checking these with the cameras off. Actually, that would be really funny if it was shiny. Okay. Modest Charmander, though. It's a modest Mander. It's a modest Mander. It's a modest Mander. He's a modest Charmander. Okay, what's up? Oh, I'm back. I will say, though, I really like this camera system I got going on, specifically for my face cam here. It does look, it's like it's a really good view you get of like me and the whole office behind me. Unlike where it's so zoomed in on my face that you can't see the rest behind me. The layout, you mean? No. Well, yes, the layout's all great, but I specifically mean the webcam. Like I really like, I always say webcam. That is not a webcam, but I just like how you can see my whole background behind me. The angle, yeah, it's more because normally it's so zoomed in, like it's kind of like this is all you see, but this is more wide angle. It's not like crazy wide angle, but it's a whole lot more wide angle than, like, for example, this, right? Like, this is so much more zoomed in and smaller. Or like this, yes, obviously this you see everything. Oh shoot, I don't have a way to get back to the this is just like a very nice balance. You know what I'm saying? Hey Switch, you good down there? You working? Hello? Anybody home? I would really like wall slats, but I just don't think that's doable. I really don't know. I have too many other things going on right now that the last thing on my mind is what's gonna fill the white part on my wall. Like, any more posters? No, I don't have any more posters. I've been thinking the next thing I want to do for the office is lighting, better lighting. Because, like, I'm lit up very well. The Beck is not lit up very well whatsoever. Also, why is that so bright? What the heck? It's so bright on my screen, it's lighting up my face. What if we do this? I don't know. Yeah? Not too bad, not too bad. Wait, what did I do? Bulbasaur, why are you still here? Yo, that light kind of looks way better, right? You asked for lighting, you got it. You know what? You got a good point there, my man. You got a very good point there. I think lighting, though. I really think lighting's the next thing I need to do. Because the background is not lit properly whatsoever. And it's honestly, it's more for me than it is for the videos and the streaming. Because when I'm in here trying to work, when I'm in here alone trying to work, the lighting is terrible. So bad. I can't actually light this room properly because this light, and I have two of these, they're just there for aesthetics. They do not light this room whatsoever. No matter what setting I turn it on to, no way they will actually help light this room. No way. Not even a little bit. Not even slightly. It's horrible. Like the actual working light. Just like, well, it's like a mixture, right? Like I want a perfect mixture of perfect light for me to actually live in this room. And second, a light that also looks great on camera. A double whammy. A double whammy is what we're looking for. My camera's really struggling tonight with the white balance. Holy crow, brother. Chill out, man. What's that gonna look like? I have no idea. Right now it's just man, I'd really like better lighting in here. That's all it is right now. We'll get it there though, because I have I've started posting Pokemon cards around town, and I've been selling quite a bit since Christmas. You know, every once in a while I do a sale midstream or something. And I've just been putting that money aside. And I counted it the other day. It was almost $750. So yes, sir. Light diffuser, spotlight, moonlight. I don't want a diffuser because these that I have right now, the two lights that I have right now, they're not diffusers, but they basically work the same way. I'm talking more like replacing this with a better lamp that actually lights the room. And same with the other one, right? I have 2 lamps right now. How did I just turn around? I have 2 lights right now that are basically just useless because they're only here for an aesthetic in the background. But at this point, that light is almost taking away from the background, right? Like at one point, that light was one of the nicer things in my background. It's not anymore, right? I have a whole lot of nicer things to look at than that light. So now I need a light that looks really, we don't even see the other background light. It's what's lighting up the corner. I can't, here, let me see if I can mess with it. You should be able to see it here. So lighting, one thing about lighting is you want to be very subtle with it, right? Like, first things first, you don't even know that I have this light. No, Josh, let's mess around. It's all good. You don't even know that I have this light, but watch the subtleness that this light turns off. Watch right here. Okay, ready? It's very subtle. Whoops. Extremely subtle. But just a nice glow to the back of my head. But then there's this light. This is the other blue light. Yeah, that actually doesn't do anything, does it? I don't see anything change when I do that. I thought maybe it lit up that corner a little bit. What happens if I... That just made the posters blue. Yeah. This light's the important one, though. So this light, it's very, very extremely subtle. But it's just a nice little glow. But yeah, that's, yeah. Fun little thing. No way, did that actually cut the camera off? Oh, it did. Oh, why? That's weird. Oh. Okay, welcome back, I guess. Oh, yeah, poster is blue. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely noticeable, right? Okay, could this switch turn on? Like, that would be... Oh! It's 8%. It's been on for a while. That's cool. Why didn't it tell me? Boys, let's do it. No, we're not updating anything. We're gonna do one more shiny check on these guys. Yo, it saved the game for me! Yo, we get to know. Was this actually a shiny the whole time? I can't believe it saved the game. That actually boggles my mind. Imagine. If only. Catapuce. Get that reset up a little bit. Boys, we're back. We're tripled down at this point. I love it. How it should have been this whole time. But yeah, my lighting is very specific. Although my camera is starting to freak out. I don't know what that's about. Whenever you see my face glowing, like right now, look at that. That's my camera. What is happening? It's trying to white balance for no reason whatsoever. Do you know the basics of RNG Minute for the starters? It's just insane. So here's the thing, right? That was my plan. The reason why I did not shiny hunt once this week is because that was my decision. I was like, I'm going to RNG Minute. That's the plan. That's the plan. That is what we are doing. And then I was watching a live stream of someone doing it, and they've been doing this for years. Like, they've been doing this a long time. A long, long time. And they actually said on their live stream, they said, if you're new to this, do not do this on the starters. If you do this on the starters, you're basically throwing yourself to the wolves. And then I went, huh, maybe I shouldn't do that. And then I've just kind of been paused. Josh, nothing in this room changes. I mean, to be fair, this light over here is turned off, so that might be messing with it. See, there's the other thing too, right? That light. Oh, I think this light looks better without that light. Dude, I think this lighting looks way better. Oh my god. It's the only difference. The only difference is that that light is turned off. But my camera also is... It's been struggling for quite some time now. Yeah, look at that. What is it doing? Wearing black? That could do it. That could totally do it. Could be a factor of many things. But it fixed it and then it undid it. I've been wanting to get a new camera for quite a long time now, but it's so expensive. Before I can actually buy myself a new camera, I need to see, look, it's like going in and out. I need to actually see significant growth first. Because this camera is more than good enough. I don't need a new one. So, this one will do. This one will do. I'm going to turn that light on because that is... this looks better than whatever else is going on. Dun, 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 dun. Should I just take my shirt off? Do you think that'll fix it? No, shiny. No, a shiny. Bro, we've only had you here, Josh. This is the other thing with counts turning off a stream and starting a new one. What did you get out of your brainstorm sesh? A lot. It's nothing like... It's more just like, what are the things that I need to be focusing on? Like, whenever I'm sitting down doing nothing, I now have a list of things that I can be like, okay, how about while I'm sitting down doing nothing, I also pick away at this? Or how about instead of doing nothing, I go do this? It's like that. It's that kind of deal. So I have a massive list of all different things I can do. It's basically because like what they are is like, okay, I need to sell Pokemon cards. I do. I have to sell Pokemon cards. Why? Because I have Pokemon cards coming out of every orifice in this basement. And it's so much at this point that I can't even keep track of it. NCO of Palmer's cards. Yeah, that's right. There's just so much happening here that I can't keep track of it all. And it's like at a certain point I had to make a decision. And the decision, there was a big decision that came out of it. And that is, I've been buying like every single card that I'm like, I can make money on that because that's cheap. And in X amount of time, it's going to be worth more. But like, I've been doing that with everything. Okay. So like if I see a card that's $1 and I'm like, that's going to be $5. I've been buying those. And that makes sense. But for just me, it doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to do is I've been posting cards on a Facebook group and I'm trying to sell them. And basically everything that is small, anything that's cheaper. And I'm going to keep the bigger stuff. And from here on out, I'm just going to buy the more expensive stuff. Because if I buy the more expensive stuff, I'm still going to make money on it, but it's a lot less to deal with. And it's like, how many big cards do I have to sell? Or how many little cards do I have to buy and sell to make the same amount of money as just buying and selling one big card? Does that make sense? Because like I can buy, let's say I buy a $500 card and in a year it's now worth $700. Well, I just made $200. How many small cards do I have to buy and sell to make $200? Right? So why not just focus on the big stuff and not focus on the small stuff? Trying to be a boutique with it. I was trying to do everything, man. I was trying to like every single thing that I saw that I was like, I can sell that for more. I bought it. And I've been overrun. I also don't know how serious I want to be with the card stuff. So I'm also debating that, but I'm not. But first, before I even consider stopping the card business, I want to do this and then see how I feel at the end of it. Because one of the big things that started all this was my taxes, dude. I had so much. I had to do so much for my taxes because of how much I bought. The more you buy, the more taxes you got to do. It's unbelievable how that works, huh? So, yeah. So, if I just buy and sell less, then that fixes that problem a little bit. And then I want to see, because last year, 2020, oh, bro, I thought that Bulbasaur was shiny. Last year, 2025, was just me stressing about my taxes and then trying to get them figured out and sorted. And I don't want to do that again. That was not fun. So if I slow it down and I just buy and I do less with the cards, like not even less, same amount of money going in and out, but less product going in and out, right? Does that make sense? I'm going to try that for this year. And then by the end of this year is when I'll make my decision. Because my Shopify refreshes in December. And it costs $500 to open a Shopify. A Shopify subscription for 1 year is $500. So if I'm going to use 2026 to make the decision. Do I keep going with Palmer's cards or do I stop? The nice thing about stopping with Palmer's cards is that I can do like a massive sale. Let's say like running up to December for Christmas, and I can just try to get rid of everything. I'll still make money on it, but I'll get rid of everything. And then shut down the Shopify store, and then I can use all of that money. Every single dollar that I make from that, I have. And then I can decide what to use it for. I can use it for my streaming stuff. I can use it for anything. But you know what? I will say, like, it's all kind of working. I started with $10,000-ish in Palmer's cards, and I don't want to say that I'm not up money, but like the stuff that I have, I'll tell you right now, it's worth more than that. But I got to do something with it. But it's nice. It's been enough coming in that I can buy things with it. Like not more product, but more computer stuff. Computer stuff. Computer stuff. I have a feeling Alex doesn't know I'm live right now. You know what? I'm not clicking anything. If I click anything, it's going to break. Oh, I can get my laptop though. Boom, 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 boom. Josh, did I lose you? Did I lose you? Oh, there you are. How would you format this for short streaming? Okay, so that's a whole other thing, right? So when I swapped from Mac to PC, I tried to do that, but it seems like you cannot dual stream on YouTube, if that makes sense. So that's not correct, but I'm going to try to explain what I just meant. So when I go live on YouTube right now, YouTube gives me an option. Would you like to automatically generate a shorts stream? So I click yes, but it crops it for me. And the crop is garbage, hot garbage. Because it doesn't understand what it's doing, right? It's just doing its best. So what I tried to, my streaming software has like a dual thing where you set up one and then you set up the other, and you can set them up side by side and then you click go live. But the thing is that because of how YouTube works, I only have one stream key, so I have to choose on YouTube. Oh, are you going live on Shorts or are you going live on YouTube? So it doesn't really work, as far as I can tell, from the very limited research I've done, which hasn't been a lot, I'll be honest. It hasn't been a crazy amount. Crebular! How's it going, man? I rage quit Pokopia, by the way, in case you're interested to know that. Straight up rage quit Pokopia. It was unbelievable. No, I do not want to nickname my Squirble. My Carapace. No, I do not. It's been a rough day. That's an understatement. Krebs, everything that can go wrong today has gone wrong today. Let's put it that way. That's not true, but a lot has. That is true. Oh man, this one game is just not catching up. That's two in a row. No, wasn't this one 2 in a row? Let's do it. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. How you doing today, Krebs? That's true. How are you doing today, Krebs? So yeah, Josh, I need to figure out how to do it, because I did try going live once on Shorts, and the way that YouTube cropped it was absolute dog water. Absolute dog water. You'd think that they would let you just auto do it. There's got to be a way, right? There's got to be a way. It was full. Fair enough, man. Krebs, I think you missed it. On yesterday's stream, I unboxed 3 binders. And today, I filled said 3 binders. I won't show you the cards, though, because it will invoke feelings that you don't want. Was it with the 3-game shiny hunt? I don't remember, Josh. I actually think, Josh, it might have just been when I was shiny hunting with 1 Pokemon. Or one game. Just when I was just doing Charmander and that's it. I think it was that stream. Got an apartment with my #1 TCG testing buddy. Had class and meetings and then panic prepped for HOU regionals. Hair's looking good. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, okay, Alex. Yeah, Krebs, I had it in this today to hold it out of my eyes. You should have seen it before it fell forward. I felt like I looked like Scar from like Hulk's son. You know Hulk's son? You seen the pictures of Scar? I feel like that's what my hair looked like. So I had to like pull it all forward. And you know what? I will say, it's not terrible. It was a lot worse before. Although my camera is not happy today. I don't know why. So Krebs, you got the new place. So who's the guy? Do I know who the guy is? Like it's not Scott, right? Are you leaving Scott? Are you and Scott breaking up? Is this the end of Screbs? Scrots? Crots? Crib. No, but RN, it's like Son of the Mask. Bro, you have to look up what Hulk's son looks like. That's all I gotta say. It's the worst haircut in the entire MCU. That's all I gotta say, brother. You need to see it. Krebs, when is Houston Regionals? Clearly it's coming up, right? If you're panic prepping for it. Is it this weekend? Is it this weekend? Bum bum ba 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 bow wow wow. Sorry, I apologize. I really do. I can't believe Krebs and Scott are breaking up. That's so sad. Also, why is this so unfocused? Oh, Scott's graduating. Oh, that would do it. That's a little better, eh? Maybe. It just seems like it's so unfocused. I don't know why. No, I do not. Give me a shiny. Give me a shiny. I want a shiny. Yes, I do. Yes, yes, yes. Get shiny, shiny, shiny. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Maybe what I'll do, Josh, next week is maybe I'll try to, this week, maybe this week, I will try to, get to the point where I can RNG manipulate, shiny Eevee. Maybe that's what I'll do for next week. It's this weekend. You fly out Friday, brother. That's so close. Krebs, what you rocking, bro? What you walking? What you rocking? What's the team? What is the final roster decision? If you need any practice, bro, hit me up. I'll give you some practice matches. Shiny Eevee hunting time. No guarantees. No guarantees. No guarantees. No guarantees. Chill a little bit. Just a little bit. Another pen exploded. Krebs, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing with your pens, but Stream Deck. Well, the thing is I got to get to the Eevee to get there, right? I got to get to the Eevee. I also have to learn how to do it, which that might be weird on. I don't know. I don't know. At least getting there. I have to get there off stream. Crown. Iron Crown, I'm assuming. Indeedee, Urshifu, Ogerpon, Tornadus, Landorus. No stream, Krebs kicking your butt. Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't think that would happen. I'm pretty sure I would win. By the way, I don't think I've beaten Krebs for like a year. Two years maybe? I lost my ability to play competitive Pokemon. You don't know any of those Pokemon? That's fantastic. Iron Crown, Indeedee, Urshifu, Ogerpon, Tornadus, and Landorus goes hard. Ogerpon, which are you rocking Grass Ogerpon? Also, do what moves does Urshifu have? Just out of curiosity. Do you have Aqua Jet, or you probably don't, do you? You're on like year 2 of your break. Yeah. Don't worry. Champions. Oh, you decided to change it up to Hearthflame. Interesting. Very interesting. Solid. Hearthflame's solid. Hearthflame's solid. Yeah, I got to get back in. Champions. I think Champions will be my reintroduction to VGC. Fortunately, life was too busy for me to keep it going. I had to drop so many things, and that was just one of the things that got dropped, unfortunately. I enjoyed it, dude. For a while there, man, VGC was my my obsession. No shiny. No shiny. Lando and Torn is Gen 5. I don't know when Josh stopped playing. Josh, when did you play Pokemon? I think you were like... You definitely weren't Gen 5. I know that for a fact. Josh is like a one and done Pokemon player, I think. Bro's just here to hang out. Can't say I blame him. Come on, Bulbasaur. Come on, Bulbasaur. No, okay. Mild Bulbasaur. Calm Charmander. Krebs, what moves does Urshifu have? Wait, I need to know. Stopped at Gen 4. There you go. There you go. Are you going Trick Room with... No, you can't be going Trick Room, right? Not with that team. Like, there's not even... No. Sorry, I hear Indeedee, and my first thought is Psyspam and Trick Room. But no, that doesn't... There's no Trick Room there. I haven't nailed down Urshifu yet. Oh. Scarf or Mystic? Makes sense. Do you... Wait. Are you someone that could risk having Aqua Jet on your team while also having Psychic Terrain? Are you one of those people? Or no? Because I feel like that's just so scary. I couldn't do it. No way. No way, Jose. Bingo, Schlingo. We got Impish, Jolly, and Sedia. I want a shiny. I want it to sparkle for me. Considering Ice Spinner? Yo, that's scary though. What if you need your... What if you have to break your own terrain though, brother? That's scary, man. That's scary. So I never knew this, but if you get a shiny in this game, that the purple border that's around the Pokemon actually changes color. I never knew that. And that's such an amazing way. Does being good at the TCG translate into the video game? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The TCG plays unbelievably differently. They don't follow the same rules, even. Like... What? Like, one way to put it is, like, there's not as many types in the TCG, even. It's to hit dragon plus flying types weirdly hard for my team. Okay. I mean, listen, I understand needing the Ice Spinner. What did I just do? I totally understand wanting Ice Spinner. And I was someone that would run Ice Spinner with a terrain. But it's so hard to run with a terrain. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll click it and you're like, oh, I really shouldn't have done that. I think the video game made me better at TCG starting out. To be fair, the type chart doesn't matter in VGC. Well, that's not entirely true. Krebs, I think that's coming, again, from a very strong player of VGC. I think that the general public, they see super effective click. They don't see the numbers. I didn't know the numbers. I was, oh, that's super effective. I'm going to click that into that Pokemon. That's who I was. That's why I never got that good. That's why I never got that good. And for sure, like the way, I guess the one way, Josh, that it translate, and Krebs kind of made the point. The IV talk. No, we're not. Krebs and I talked more about IVs actually. How do I keep doing that? Shoot, what was I saying? The one way that the two kind of do come together is like the thinking is very similar. Like you really have to be in a zone of thinking. You have to know the numbers, and you have to know like a turn ahead. You have to know what you need. You have to know what the opponent could do. Like the thinking is very similar, but the actual gameplay is obviously not. Just like, right? That makes sense. Yeah, Krebs, like you're like you as a VGC player are ahead of the general public, and I think that's obviously right. Like you've done very well at a tournament. The general public has not, right? The general public has never gone to a tournament, and I think that most people. Yeah, that's right, Krebs. Like it does come together in a way, but it's like the actual gameplay obviously is nothing alike. So yeah, like the general public, I believe to them, the type chart is extremely important. For me, it was straight up. For me, I would click the super effective move every time. Not well, okay, that's not entirely true, but Josh, we talked about I talked with Krebs about IVs because when Pokemon, like my perfect example of understanding his feelings is that when Pokemon Go came out, they stripped the game bare. Pokemon Go, I'll tell you what they changed. Number one, they changed IVs. They went from 31 IV, well, not before we even get to IVs. In the regular Pokemon game, there's 6 stats: HP, attack, defense, special attack, speed. In Pokemon Go, there is HP, attack, defense. That's it. So they cut the stats in half. Second, they cut the IVs in half. They cut IVs from 31 points to 15 points. They took away the Pokemon's natures. They went from 4 moves to only 2 moves. If you evolved your Pokemon and whatever moves that your Pokemon gets, it's stuck with those moves. You couldn't change it. Pokemon Go neutered Pokemon completely. And that, to me, I loved Pokemon Go, but those changes broke my heart. As a true Pokemon fan, it was like my game that I knew and loved was completely neutered. VGC is a TCG, but you do turns at the same time. That's definitely a way to look at it. It's a little different. Though, because you don't know, like your opponent could, like you don't know what your opponent's moves are, right? But I know what you mean. That Curtis and I did figure out is that Gallade, Armarouge, and Necrozma can't really function as Trick Room attackers without being able to do 0 IV. And that's not a complex thing, it's just object number fact. Tell that to Zach. Yeah. I think we need Nuzlocke back, Josh. What's even Trick Room again? Trick Room swaps the speed, so the faster Pokemon become the slower Pokemon, and the slower Pokemon become the faster Pokemon. It basically, the slower you are, the faster you move. It swaps the speeds, basically. It's not the ideal way to explain it, but that's yeah, there you go, Krebs. It flips it on. Yeah, what are the odds that that's how it landed? It doesn't literally spit speed. Yeah. Crotch POV. You got it, baby. That's the best way to do it, right? That's the best way to describe it, right? It basically this it reverses, right? And tip normally the faster your Pokemon is, the faster it moves, but it reverses it. It's the slower your Pokemon, the slowest it swaps faster. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Krebs knows exactly what I'm trying to say, but I can't get that specific wording that I'm trying to hit. Bro, my forehead, my hairline is receding like crazy. Oh my god. Boys, I'm cooked. I am so cooked. It wasn't always like that. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I can't believe the camera flipped like that, dude. That was crazy. Let me hairline check myself. You go. You go, man. It's just so crazy how, like, I have such luscious hair still, but it's just slowly pushing back. Like, it's just such a weird phenomenon. Bro, you're young. You're fine, man. I'm just noticing this now, and I'm 30. Just send me a picture of his face. I'm not opening that. Oh, Krebs, you missed what happened the other night. You would have seen. You saw how that guy Luna joined the Discord. That was a weird guy. So he comes into chat and he just says, hey, he talks for like 5 minutes, so a couple messages, and then he says, do you have a Discord? And I'm like, yeah, actually, funnily enough, we just set it up yesterday. Come on, come join. And then he's like, oh, awesome, I joined. And then he says, I sent you a message. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'll check it out. I'm streaming. And then he's like, and he says, I'm waiting. I'm like, Josh, block this motherfucker. I actually said, brother, I am streaming right now. You think I am going to go check my Discord? And then he left. Sometimes one of the balls turns around and immediately... you want to hear a fun story that might get this stream taken down? One time when I was little, I decided to spin, and I did it like 5 times. And it hurt for like a week, and then nothing ever happened. It just hurt for like a week. I never told my parents because I knew they would have got mad at me. They didn't like taking me to the doctor. Poof. I clicked the B button again. Human experiment. Exactly. Also, it turns around and is an immediate medical emergency. I don't think that is true. Unless I have balls of steel. I bit the fuck out of my lip this morning, by the way. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Was that kind of guy? Oh, man, was I ever. I actually remember I used to be like the craziest kid. As Josh, I'm sure you can imagine that. But I was like, bro, I was the craziest freaking kid ever. And one day, I got hurt real bad. I was... My house, when we were little, for a little while, was an absolute shit show. Like, horrible. Oh, Krebs, I know about torsion. I know all about it. And I've done that to myself multiple times. I've done like a full 360. And I've never had a major issue. Cucumber peanut butter sandwich told me enough about you. True that. So our garage for quite a long time was an absolute disaster. Like it was like a hoarder garage. And we had this mattress that went up against the fridge, and I climbed the mattress to get on top of the fridge, and the mattress fell up from underneath me, and I smashed my face against the side of the freezer, and my lips punctured my teeth punctured my lips. And I remember that. What is wrong with my camera? I remember that day. I actually remember that day, and I basically told myself, like, I am never doing that again. If you do actually torsion, you have to get the ball removed, bro. I don't think we're I don't know, man. I remember this, and it hurt for a week when I did it. But like I twisted, like spun it around like 5 times. Like maybe I didn't get torsion, but I'm telling you, bro, I spun that motherfucker. And it hurt for like a week after I did it. Maybe that's why I have issues. Some next level topics here. True. How did this even happen? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good, man. I know what you're talking about. Luckily, I've never had that happen. Why is this leaf green, man? It's really struggling to keep up. Give me the shiny. Give me the shiny. Imagine if I got the shiny while we were talking about that. Yeah, I'm not looking at that. Thank you very much. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do you think... I do think so, Josh. I really do. I just don't know if that's what I can do all the time, man. Like, the thing about me and why I want Feraliby to be what Feraliby is... Shut up, Krebs. Is that I want it to be everything. I don't want it to just be one thing, which is so unfortunate because that's kind of what you need to do for YouTube, is that you have to pick one thing and do one thing. But I don't want to do that. I want to do everything. I want to do it all. Because I just, everything Pokemon, you know, I love shiny hunting. I love Pokopia. I love just playing the games. I love Nuzlocke. I love every single part of the damn game. Cards. Collecting. Everything. And it's hard because it's like if I upload a card video and then I upload a Nuzlocke video, those are 2 different audiences, and YouTube is going to be like, I don't know what to do. The people that watched this video, your video last week, aren't watching your video this week. I don't know what's happening. And it breaks. And it don't like that. Yeah, dude. And that's why, Krebs, because it's like I got tired of making card videos, which I hate because I was really enjoying it. But then, like, if I just, yeah, it's hard. I'm gonna start. There's plans. Don't you worry. There are plans. It's happening slowly but surely. It's so difficult because like I want to make so many different videos about so many different topics, but you almost get punished for that. Brother, my face, what is happening? I know, Krebs. It's honestly, it's sad. It's super sad. It's super sad. I hate it. I just want to make. Josh, I tried it, man. I tried it, and then you feel that pressure of, oh, well, this channel hasn't gotten a video in 3 months, so the next video has to be on this channel. and that doesn't work either. So you need to have just one place to do it. But yeah, I have to figure out something. I'd figure out something. I have a rough idea on how I can make my channel everything. And it's like at a certain point, as long as you make really good content, people are going to watch. So I'm using that as my inspiration of, okay, sure, maybe I'm switching from cards to Nuzlockes, but if I do it properly, I really think that I can actually do it. Right? Like if I go from a card collecting video, like first things first, don't do a card opening. Like I'm not just going to do good video is good video. Krebs, exactly. And that's the thing, is if I'm going to do everything, then every video has to be good. There can't be like, and that's actually where streaming really helps, where I can do streaming and shorts, right? Like especially if you make it general public friendly. Exactly, Krebs. We're touching on the same thing here. And shorts and streams really help with that, because one of the things that I really want to do is I want to watch a live, like a Pokemon Presents, we'll use as an example. I want to watch that and I want to react to it. But you know what? That it does make a good video. Maybe that's not the best example, but Pokopia is a better example, right? I watched the Pokopia trailer and I made a video about the Pokopia trailer, just me reacting to it. That's a fine video because people like watching the trailers and seeing people's reactions, but it's not the level I want. I also don't want just a card opening. Hey, guys, today I'm opening up this Pokemon box. Let's do it. I'm not going to do that anymore. Krebs, I agree. I don't like reaction content either, especially reaction videos. But people do, man. People do. So that's why I wanted to do it. But because I stream, I do it on my stream, and then I upload the stream as little shorts. Krebs, card openings in general aren't going to go away, but it's not going to just be, here's me opening one box. It's going to be me doing something bigger. Like whether it's me completing an entire set. So it's like, here's an opening at the start, here's an opening in the middle, here's an opening at the end, or and then also me like going places and buying the cards at the same time. Like it's not going to be the end of card openings, because I'm still opening cards, and if I'm opening cards, I'm making a freaking video about it, because cards are expensive to open. They're very expensive to open. Yeah, I enjoyed the fanfare you put into your card unboxings. I love the ones where there was a story, date night, Walmart, etc. And that's the idea, right? It's like, I don't want to just do, here's box open, which I've done in the past, right? Like, great example. The one of the last videos I uploaded, it was like Pokemon 25% off Pokemon cards or some stupid thing like that. I hated that video so much, but it's what I did. Either way, I hated that video, and the opening was so bad. You know what? Actually, the better way to put it is I genuinely think that the worst thing I did was make a schedule, because keeping up with a schedule takes away the creativity. I think that if I didn't have a schedule and I didn't have the mindset of, I have to make a video, 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 maybe I am crazy. That one was good. That's not the one I'm talking about, but that one was good. But basically, every video needs to be extremely good, is the best way to put it. And it's a good way. I think that I'll be able to find a way to make like an interlooping story that is me as a Pokemon fan working my way through the Pokemon world where it's like, okay, this is Collector Curtis. We're talking about collecting a Pokemon card set. And then I'll be like, okay, guys, I decided to do a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Let's see how that went. And that's the angle. I think if I go from those angles and not having to be like, I have to make a video, more like, I want to work on a video. I think that'll do the trick. Me as a Pokemon fan walking to kill Bulbasaur. Yeah. Pokopia definitely won't be a video. Pokopia definitely will be a frick load of shorts. I'll tell you that for free. Brother, the shorts that are going to come out of Pokopia is going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I can't wait. One of my shorts blew up, by the way. And this is where I agree with Krebs, where I hate reaction content. I think it's dumb. I think it's not boring. I think it's lazy, like extremely lazy. But at the same time, there's me getting 8,000 views on a 20-second clip that I just took out of one of my streams. Like it's absurd. Let me look. I gotta look. Oh no, is this gonna break everything if I do this? It just might. It just might. Okay, well, chat broke. What else has broke? Just ignore what's going on there, guys. What is this short at now? I need to know. Loading. Loading. I could use my laptop. What's the fun in that? It's at 8,400 views. It's worth, Josh, it's worth figuring out what's going to break. Okay, let's see. What broke? Nothing broke? Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Josh, you need a little bit of risk in your life. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So yeah, I do think that videos eventually are going to be good. I am waiting. I'll be honest. I am waiting for videos. I'm waiting for my work schedule to change, because as soon as my work schedule changes, your boy's going to get more time. Working more days a week, but less. It's going to be 4 hours a day is the plan. 4 hours a day is the plan. Unbelievable. The one thing that does bother me, your risk tolerance higher than mine for sure. Well, I think it's because I'm feeling a little better now. I'm not feeling all that pent up Pokopia anxiety, which is a crazy statement. I know I was saying something. I can't. Oh yeah, when we work schedule, right? So the plan was to change it for spring break. When is spring break? Do you know when? Because I thought spring break was like this week or next week. So like I could literally see me getting an email like tomorrow and it being like, hey, you're coming in today. Or well, I am going in tomorrow, but so I honestly, man, I don't know. It's already started now. Yeah. So and that's the thing, right? Like it's so, I was told when I got the job, not by the owners, but by a friend, they said, yep, when you work for stoners, things go a little slower. So, I just do what I'm told, because I was told that the hours would probably change for spring break, but then they never did. Maybe different school districts. I don't know. Either way, it's maybe April. Like they might do the change April 1st. That might be what they do. There really isn't any rhyme or reason. I've been told a couple times, like, it might happen, it might not happen. And then I get told by another one that it's like, oh no, it's happening. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to wait until I'm told. Because there's no point. No point in planning. So the idea is that right now we're open 11 to 1. So 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then we take a lunch break from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And then we come back from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the thought process is like, okay, well, why do we come in for those 2 hours and just work for 2 hours and then go take a lunch break? So they're taking that away. And then we're just going to be working 2 to 6, but more days a week. Okay, it's 10:30. I think I'm going to do one more reset after this guy right here. I see. Yeah, bro. That's the thing. I don't even see. I mean, I see, but I don't see. Yeah. I get it. I get not wanting us to come in for 2 hours and just to leave. Like, it's strange. Especially because it's such a small town, right? Like, do you really need to be open 6 hours a day? Probably not. Last one. Here we go. I need to get ready for work tomorrow. But that being said, Josh, I guess the biggest takeaway is that because of these changes, I think I might be able to stream after work. Because the problem right now is that if I get off work at 6 p.m., I come home, I eat dinner, I get ready, I set up my stream, and then I stream from like, let's say 8 p.m. to like 11 p.m. That's a lot of work after a work day. And then I got to wake up at 9 a.m. to go back to work. Like, that's just a whole lot of work. But if I get off work, I didn't mean to check all 3 at once. Well, there you go. Let's do one more. If I get off work at 6 p.m. and I don't got to go back to work until 2 p.m. the next day, you know that I'm good, right? I can stay up late and that'll be okay. So that's the way I'm looking at it, of like, oh, I have more free time throughout the day and I don't got to wake up at 9 a.m. the next day. Now that's the way I like it. I don't like waking up early. Like, sure, 9 a.m. Is that the earliest time ever? Absolutely not. But for me, it's not fun. Bulbasaur, negative. Squirtle, negative. Charmander, negative. Okay, Josh, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with whatever today was. I feel like I'm angry. But I do think all these changes are really going to help. It's been a journey of a streams. I really think all these changes are eventually going to help, and all the changes that I've slowly been making personally have really helped. Here, I'll show you really quick. I don't know which binder I just grabbed, but let's take a look. This is what I did today. Oh, it's my trainer gallery binder. So these are trainer gallery cards. They're beautiful cards. Every single card here is very nice. And I am trying to collect every single one. They span across multiple sets. And each card is just so beautiful. I'm only missing one on this whole page. 2, 3. Go. Josh is saying go. Yeah, but I got all 3 of these set up, man. It's not much, but it makes me feel good that down here is finally getting better after me just avoiding all my responsibilities down here for months. Okay. I'll go then. How are you going to tell the difference? I don't. That's why when I grabbed it, I said, I don't know which one I'm grabbing. I have no freaking clue, man. No idea. Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out.